Alright there, your old mate Yorker here, taking you back to the lands of Cognac. More. Crusader Kings 3. After 3 generations of expanse, the lands of Cognac, Queen Yum ascended to the throne, and it split. Amdor going off to King Dokchan. Now here's our player heir. So maybe this will all come back together in the end anyway. I don't think we can vassalize him. Considering a proposal. What proposal? Oh, we may have proposed alliance. We are making money. We are gaining prestige. We do have 2420 troops. That's something. She's not exactly a shining light of our house. Look at these stats. 99859. Well, she's great at dueling. For all the good that'll do in running the country. But I am not happy. So the question is, what can we do? Firstly, I don't think she can abdicate. I don't think there's even a choice to abdicate, is there? We need to have 10 members of the Tong dynasty as independent rulers. We have 2. Interested in that. Yeah, there's nothing here. Give your mother a sky burial. Alright, I don't know how much that will cost, but we'll do it. As is tradition, a small group from my court gathered to march Torma's body out into the wilderness so that we could give her a proper burial. Noticing the procession, it wasn't long before the carrion birds began circling overhead. Eager but not impatient, they waited for us to say our final words and depart, before descending to feast. Alright, my queen, let's hold court, shall we? Sitting on my throne, I gesture for the guards to open the door. Send the first one in. My Chiefess Pongza and Mayor Hang Dao march to my throne. Their discontent clear. Pongza flares up, my lady. I seek the charming peasant Sendro as my concubine. His dancing is talked of all across Cognac. Hang Dao cuts her off. I have long been negotiating with his family. This heartless sycophant is a tad Angelic coveter. She's my marshal. He's my steward. My steward doesn't like me. My lady, might I say the diplomatic thing right now? She will dislike you slightly, but regain that like in no time. Would be to gain some favour with Hang Dao. A haggard-looking peasant now stands in front of me. My lady, I beg for your help. A monster prowled in the mountains of Axay, killing cattle and farmers alike. Few have seen it, but the mangled remains of its poor victims leave no doubt. It's clearly a huge stag, as bloodthirsty as few has ever seen. Please send your strongest hunters to save us from its voracious jaws. Go on, my lady. You might as well go fell the beast yourself. Maybe we can get it killed. The doors I cast open by Chieftain Samdup. They've made you following behind. He's a chancellor. Samdup points rearward. This sycophant De Chong visited Siwa on the slightest pretense. Catch a glimpse of her. Set him straight. It's true to admit she's been haunting my dreams for weeks. Please, my liege. Again, my lady, I think getting some favour from Samdup might be a good way. So, there you go. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out. Your business is done, my lady. Alright. Who do we need to sway? They like us. Samdup doesn't. Mingjing doesn't. Try and sway them. And also, you can't learn the language. Not while you're doing that scheme. He's okay with us at the moment. Do we have any factions? Not at the moment. Champion of Dignity needs a worthy successor. That's fine, you can do that. Send there. That will work. A new alliance. They're not going to ally. You're in line for some titles. I will be right back. Love you, baby. Right. We've got a sway going on. In line to inherit titles. First in line for chieftain of... Well, first in line for a lot of them. Might be good. They die. Level of devotion gained. Alliance formed. This is Queen Yomakonyi. I am glad to accept your marriage proposal. Your sister Dronglek and my son Rappelchan will be joined in holy matrimony. A wedding at court. And look after her own bloody wedding. Alliance formed with King Dokchin of Amdo. So we are allied at least. The Monster of Axay. All the preparations completed, I set out with a selected group of guards to face the infamous monster is terrorizing Axay. It doesn't take as long to find it. A clear trail of blood leads us straight to the creature's abode. I was already informed of what to expect. When the massive stag finally stands in front of me, I can't help but shiver. Face me, you foul beast. Monster killed. Well, at least you did something decent. Gained the trait Hunter. And now there's a faction against her. That has massive military power. This don't bode well. They're married. Boys should switch to swaying her. And send her a gift. Glory is widely known. We shall now will be wed to Count Anju of Pegu. Preparations for our wedding have already begun in Pegu. As Angul is a major partner in our marriage, the planning is already in his hands. Wait, did we wed? Not matrilineally. While weddings are primarily considered a family affair, it's only right to reserve space for the guest of honor to join me. My side. Who should I invite? You need all the goodwill you can get, my lady. Guest of honor, the repose. To my irritating fiancé, how dare you impose on my wedding preparations? It's hard enough to corral our families in the same room without having to worry about extra hangers-on. No, Pelzangpo will not be joining us. Okay. A notable guest has arrived, and another. Recording memory, some moments must be recorded forever. This time, my sister Torma died of cancer, is one of them. It might be a painful memory, but someone has to pass it on to the next generation. Might not be a good writer, but with time and effort, I could surely pen something. There's no time for this. No money for it either. Ceremony. My retinue arrived in the court of Count Angula Pegu late last night, and after much fussing and dressing, I now stand before the doors of the Great Hall, waiting for my turn to join the procession. My mind is racing. When those doors open, I will walk into not just a ceremony, but a whole new life. I wonder, will Angula be kind to me? What if all this is a mistake? And every disrupted the servant gives me my cue, and I feel myself moving forward. Here we go. The very heartlands of Western Christianity are under siege by infidels. Desperate Christian lords have persuaded His Holiness Pope Urbanus to declare his intention of forging a righteous alliance to expel the heathens in the name of St. George. She will more protect us. So Christians are now going to crusading, are they? She hates us. Successor found. He also doesn't want to ally with us. Hang on. It's gone. Sway compliments make Tara more susceptible to my attempt at approaching her. Include a compliment. Her ambition. Why not? And she liked that. Good. Claimant demand, my liege. Right to rule Conye belongs to Tara by divine right. I guess I have no choice. Or shall we resist? I don't think you've got the power to resist, to be honest, my lady. I don't. This is bad. Well, if it all comes crumbling down, it all comes crumbling down. Rally the troops. And in the meantime, all to war. And all to war. And all to war. You've lost councillors. Well, apart from Mingjing, they don't hate you anymore. Have it. Right, raise all armies. And step it to number 3, and up we go. We've called our allies. Social manipulation. The first time it happened to Bale, I even gave it a moment's notice. My marshal has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed. Let's just mock his foolishness. That's fine. We've got other things to worry about than an idiot marshal right now. My constant snide comments about Yu Ye's foolishness really seem to have gotten to him. Since the others began to follow my example, Yu Ye has grown more and more hesitant. Now he remains quiet, eyes downcast. Good. 8 months there. We have friendly troops coming in. Hopefully they can help us. Not by stationing in the same place that we are. Four months. Well, don't just stand there. Get to war, you fools. See if that helps. We're at +8 at the moment. Seven months. Don't station everyone here. Go and fight them. Losing a little bit there, but not too much. 4 months. Three. Some of the enemies have left the war. I don't care about your hybrid culture. Stranger is brought before me. He's been weighed outside. Yeah, if you can come to our religion, that's fine. Ecstatic peasantry. The peasants of the chiefdom of Kozaloma are in good mood. The harvest is bountiful, the roads are safe, and the village elders are telling nonsensical stories. I'll accept their gift. My spy masters come to me with grave news. While we do not know who, someone's plotting to kill my champion. Stop it, whoever you are. Taken Kozaloma. Coveted claim. My courtier reflects all day, evidently attempting to find the right words. At last, we make our way to dine. Begins sheepishly. My liege, they say Chief said your aunt takes purported claims on your lands more seriously each day. Yeah, it's inconsequential right now. Don't worry about it. Got grandeur decreased to 2. New diplomacy. Out of the family, that's fine. Hang on, isn't this one we're at war with at the moment? Well, we're managing to swear while we're at war. That's... Okay, you're doing something right, I guess. Get your raiders out of my lands, will you? Declaration of love, you flatter me. We don't have time for that right now, that's nonsense. Taking this back 10 months. Keep it moving, my lady. Nine. Eight. Down to 6. 5. Getting closer to getting this one back in our domain. Pregnancy! Child's growing in your womb. Is it indeed? Three months. And you're coming down to where you've got this. The lure of language. Ruling the multicultural kingdom of Konyi comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated. Oh, why bother? Your language is superior, you know that. Taking that back. Newborn son and player heir. With the babe cradled in his arms, King Angulo looks up at me. Head held high and eyes glowing with pride. My wife, dearest. What's his name in? Eka. Yeah, that'll work. Can't pronounce it, but it'll work. My vassal has informed me of an obscure law instituted there, which is none but the Queen may be its protector. Normally such an archaic law will be dismissed, but it offers me a unique chance to put my vassal and country ruler in her place. No, she can keep the title. You don't need to be making enemies, my queen. I'm sorry, but you just don't. Royal court's down to 1. You're not doing well at all, to be honest. Valuable hostage captured. Alright. Move down here and take this. And you've got a new artifact. "17 months to take this one. Notable guest, we don't care right now. Down to 9 months already. 7. We're not sponsoring inspired people right now, my liege. We're at war, for God's sake. 4 months, you're making good progress here. Two. It's down to 82. And you've made it, my liege. You've made it. Enforce demands. Disband all. My liege, you made it. You drove off the enemies, my liege. With help! But you made it. Right, now... Proof of devotion. Lady Yum, my noble treasure. My spy master Rian is kneeling in the dust before me, right hand above his heart. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? I want to be third companion. And what's going on in court? The Angula of Conyi, your husband. Finest raiments of the land have been under, mostly because they ain't from this land, chortles Angula. As I walk past his open chamber, his voice oozes charm, but even so, my other courtiers seem unsure of the pitch. Almost new, just good as new, fresh from, etc. Who cares what people wear? Just like your ancestors, you should be above all that nonsense, my liege. Go back to the court. Inspirations. You can sponsor him now. A worthy successor. Your husband, he will do fine. Let's have a look at your prison, shall we, my liege? You have 8. I thought long and hard, my morsel. Morsel? Have some respect for your queen. Brian says he gently places the basket on my desk. What would the perfect companion consider a loyal, energetic, and sociable creature as yourself? And then it hit me. Nothing would fit you better than a dog. You calling her a dog? You're saying she deserves a dog because she's a dog? Ah, well, I'll take such good care of you. Amiable! No. Snow. You're up in the mountains, why not? Ransom her, get some money. Ryan is not the only one trying to win my approval. More and more often I am approached by my champion, Truglybum, and his companion. Compliments have gone from polite to intimate. William is not taken kindly with Truglybum's attention. He challenged Truglybum to a duel. When I got there, the thing was already finished. Ryan still triumphant over his battered enemy. Oh, how heroic. How sweet. Ransom her. Ransom her. Another quick ransom. And again. And again. There you go. Ransoms left, right, and centre. Children of my dynasty, my sister Drunglek has given birth to 2 daughters. Come here and for young son. They're nice. Take that, alliance. Marvelous news. Inspiration, sabotage. Zeus' exasperated cries spoil a quiet moment. How am I supposed to go about making a chest when my all keeps going missing? He rushed over to me. My lady, every time I make a bit of progress, it seems something goes wrong. Certain someone at court is tampering with my work. Bloody amateurs. Can't rely on them to do anything, can you? You're in line to inherit a lot of things. I can scarce remember what my life was like before Ryan declared his love for me. I am flattered, but also overwhelmed by his attention. I find myself longing for some peace and quiet. Give him a kiss. There you go. It can be a little bit of fun. Crash! Where am I? What's going on? I peer into the darkness, my eyes adjusting. Thank poor Bumtree, there is someone in my bedroom window. I scramble out of bed, reaching for the dagger on the nightstand. The intruder grabs my arm, tugs, and I spin around, sinking the blade deep into his stomach. He looks at me for an endless moment. His lips moving without a sound, then he falls to the ground. Yum, are you alright? By the window stands none other than Ruan. Blade in hand, ready to defend me. He was a bit slow. Share a kiss. Sweet like honey. Alright. Well, you've got a lot of money, I'll give you that. Let's increase that to 3. Need a lot more than where you are in order to take that county. But at least, my liege, you withstood the attack. And the faction is disbanded. Semantic satiation. I was talking to several of my servants, giving them miscellaneous and repetitive orders, when I paused. I repeated the words I said again, but this time they didn't sound right coming out of my mouth. Objectively, they sound like normal words. Yet something, my brain, could not accept they were real words. My lady, are you all right? Asked one of the servants. Yes, I'm fine, I said. Though in my mind I still remained baffled. A few minutes later, the strange feeling my mind had vanished left quite an impression on me. You have a bit of a stroke or a transient ischemic attack, did you? Vows, grow fonder. To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says King Angula. Some of your more influential vassals have children that I am certain would benefit from knowing. Yeah, there we go. Well, my lady, we're going to pause it there for now. At least we've overcome the initial rebellion. How we progress on from here is another matter entirely. Let me just check something. You could subjugate him. You could subjugate him, my lady. Make a bloody good vassal as well, look at that. Actually, wouldn't, because you've already got a better one there. But it may still be worth your while considering. That would give you your lands back, my lady. If you can capture him, you can even execute him. but that's for next time, to consider for next time. In the meantime, my lady, enjoy your time, and you, my friends, hit the like, comment, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Stay strong, stay safe. I'll see you next time. Bye now.